Worcestershire headed into their round 4 match against Warwickshire unbeaten, following 2 wins and a draw. Contrasting fortunes for Warwickshire, who were still without victory in the competition and needed to win their 2 remaining games to have any chance of finishing top. Host Worcestershire won the toss and elected to field, a vindicated decision early on as Rob Yates fell for 2, his 5th single-figure score in a row to leave Warwickshire 13 for 1. Fellow opener Will Rhodes has endured a mixed tournament at the crease so far, but he soon found his groove, 2 quick boundaries settling any nerves. And he brought up 50 for the visitors in the same fashion, sweeping Brett D'Oliveira away for another boundary. Sam Hain was doing his bit to help out at the other end, punching Charlie Morris back down the ground. The 50 partnership quickly followed for Warwickshire, with a poor Morris delivery again punished by Rhodes, as they eventually moved to 68 for 1 at lunch. Having hit 3 40s in his last 4 innings, Rhodes didn't have to wait long after the restart to bring up his 50. The pair would continue to push on, and Hain put a poor summer with the bat behind him to produce one of the shots of the day. The second wicket partnership would bring up 100, not that Hain knew too much about it. Those 2 runs bringing up a century of runs to further frustrate the central group leaders. Next came the 100 partnership, a well-run single from Rhodes, leaving Worcestershire scratching their heads. And Hain ended the session in style, a fine cover drive going for 4 to bring up his 50 and put Warwickshire firmly in control at tea. It didn't take long for Rhodes to bring up his 100 after tea, fittingly marked with a boundary of 181 balls to hand him a 6th first-class century. Worcestershire's bowlers were toiling, and Hain continued to find the gaps to move to 167 for 1. But then a badly needed breakthrough. Hain flicked at an Ed Barnard delivery and edged behind to bring his innings to an end on 55. In came Ian Bell looking to post a meaningful score, with 15 his highest of the tournament so far. But he lasted just 6 balls with a poor shot to cover point and a well-taken catch by Barnard sending him back for just 1. Rhodes continued to stand firm, and a single brought up 200 for Warwickshire to underline a fine day for their captain, as he surpassed a previous career high of 137 to end the day on 142 not out. That encompassed a solid first day for the visitors, who ended on 228 for 3, leaving Worcestershire with plenty of work to do in the field on day 2.